Ampol Max 3, taking it to the max. Introducing the new Ampol Max 3 Holden race team. Proudly supported by Ampol and proudly driven by privateer driving ace Bob Jones. And with your support, Bob will drive the new look black Ampol Max 3 Holden to the limit and really challenge the multinational funded teams.
Well, yeah, you're in the car for an hour and a half and you just don't realise that you've been there for an hour and a half. It's that sort of experience. Yeah, you just don't realise that the time you're spending here, it's only when you get out of the car and your knees are wobbly and you fall over and you're dehydrated from all the loss of fluid that you realise just how hard you've been working.
Yes, Bob Jones doesn't muck around. He's a true blue Aussie doing it for our true blue Ampol. And Bob knows how to drive and get the Ampol Max 3 Holden to the front.
We're just going past one of the slower cars. It looks like he's standing still. And we rush up to this corner, 260k, 200 metres, hit the brakes and hang on.
The Ampol Max 3 Racing Club is proudly supported by Ampol dealers and distributors right across Australia and New Zealand. And Bob Jones and his Ampol Max 3 Holden has competed in every round of this year's Australian Touring Car Championship and has done it in style.
It's just, yeah, super competitive, both off the track and on the track. There's a lot of sight goes on in motorsport. Out here, it's a bit of a clenched fist or a wave of the finger or, you know, get out of my way. And if you allow that to intimidate you, you know, you might as well not be out here.
Bob has placed consistently throughout the season, culminating in a sensational drive at the recent Sandown 500.
And talking of private cars, here's the Bob Jones car. Been around for a period of time, as Bob, and does a good soldering job.
Ampol, one of the later oil companies to come on into motor racing, and at the moment, the leading oil company backed car.
Bob put the hammer down all day long, and the Ampol Max 3 Holden performed faultlessly.
And have it back again, yes.
Good stuff.
And when it came to the crunch, Bob showed he means business and won't step back from a stoush with those multinational opponents.
Oh dear me, that's a big moment.
It's going to go.
It's gone. It's a big crash coming up. And well done, Bob Jones. Look at this, he suddenly said, hang on a moment, there's a spot down the other way here. Boy, that was great thinking. Good hard charging, good argumentative motor racing here in the Sandown 500.
Bob did his team and Ampol proud, coming in a magnificent second in the Sandown 500.
Second place in the Sandown 500 today, and probably the only team that's had an absolutely faultless run, Bob Jones and Greg Crick. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Bob, it was totally without problems.
Oh, absolutely without problem. Run to schedule all day. We've got that marvellous Max 3 oil in there, and it just kept on going. It didn't go bang.
Well, 2 pit stops, 1 pad change. You can't ask much better than that.
No, we went, as I say, we went according to the schedule all day. Cricky got in and did his bit and allowed me the glory at the end. But no, it's just absolutely faultless. The crew have done a marvellous job. And Ampol are absolutely wrapped, I can tell you now.
Some of you may have met Bob and enjoyed the ride of your life in the Hot Lap Lottery, and by supporting Bob and the Ampol Max 3 race team, you'll be helping an Aussie battler and a great Aussie company become more competitive and move further up the grid.
I'm very, very pleased that they've come on board. They've just allowed me to take it to the max.
This is the first time Ampol has really got behind a true blue racing team. And together with your support, Bob Jones and Ampol will take it to the max. Yes, Ampol and Bob Jones are out to win for you.